everyone, welcome to Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey. Today we've got another match blend that we're going to give you our impressions on. It's Sutliff's Match Balkan Sobranie Original. So this was the blend to match the Balkan Sobranie that was made in the 70s. It's made by Sutliff. It's a Balkan blend. It's got a lot of Kia Orientals in it and Virginia. There is no flavoring. It's a ribbon cut, but it is definitely chunky style ribbon cut.
Yep.
You can get it in bulk. I got this at smokingpipes.com. There's plenty of others that have it. It's a medium strength, medium taste. So, what do you guys think about this one? Let's start with the tin note.
Well, tin note, I think it was... Yeah, go ahead and open that up so I can refresh myself.
The tin note, I didn't really get, and even in the taste, this is the first time I'm trying it, but I didn't really get any of the Virginia in there. It's not.
Yeah, I don't get a lot of that. I get your Orientals, I get your lot of Kia that's in there. You know, I understand that. That's going to be present. I just don't get very much Virginia.
It's an Oriental forward for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit of leather smell to it.
Yeah.
A little bit of mustiness.
Musty,
kind of
that's the word I'm
earthiness
looking for.
to it. Yeah. It's got a little zing to it. Yeah, the Virginias are hidden in that. Definitely the Orientals and a lot of Kias are what you get out of that one. I like the tin note a lot. I mean, I'm a Balkan guy anyway, and this one is pretty mild for a Balkan as far as tin note goes, and I like it. I think this is definitely something that I could smoke all day. All right, well, what's your thoughts about it on taste, guys?
Spicy. It's got some spiciness to it.
See, and I think for a Balkan blend, it's quite mild. I've had some other Balkan blends that are a little bit spicier.
Okay.
A little bit more black peppercorn kind of taste to it.
Yeah.
This one, it's almost creamy. It's pretty mellow when it comes to a Balkan. I mean, the taste forward it's a Balkan. You can definitely taste that there's a lot of Kia, a lot of Orientals. You can even taste some of the straight Virginia flavors, but it's just toned down on the whole scale of Balkans.
It's got Macedonian Oriental in there. It's what it has in there, and that's definitely what you're tasting first.
Macedonian.
Oh, the Key and Peele thing.
Yeah.
That's what you get first on this. There's a little bit of spiciness, but a lot of the reviews that I read, the guys were saying how spicy this was, and to me, it's pretty tame for a Balkan blend.
Yeah.
This is my first time I've ever smoked it, and I don't get down on Balkans too often at all. The last batch of tobacco that I ordered, I got Lane 1 Keel. I got that Virginia Gentleman.
Yeah.
And I got, what else did I get? I got the Whiskey by Peter Stokeby. So not at all like this one at all. So maybe my palate's a little bit thrown for that. So that's why I'm getting a lot of the peppery tones, I think, because I'm just not used to Balkans.
Yeah.
Although we didn't get the Virginias in the tin note, the Virginias are coming out in the smoke a little bit.
Yeah.
There's some grassiness there, a little bit of sweetness to it.
Like I said, it tastes like a straightforward Balkan. It just seems like it's like a level 2 Balkan. It's just not.
It's the boss level of Balkan. That's what it is. And
there's a
it's
little
not
bit of
Hugo Boss. Just
there's
boss.
a little bit of tanginess in there as well from those Balkans.
Yeah.
The Lotta Kia gives it a little bit of a woody, smoky kind of flavor to it, but definitely the Orientals are forward. It's almost like it has like some a cedar kind of background. to it.
Really woody.
Yeah. The aftertaste is pretty good. There is an aftertaste, and it is pretty good. If you like Balkans, if you like Englishes, to me, this is a really good tasting, solid English Balkan.
I do taste the English in there.
A little buttery too in
yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
I do
a
taste
little
that.
buttery in there.
Yeah, it's like
Lately, you guys have gotten me to smoke a lot of Englishes. so.
it's been a good portion of some of the things we
Yeah,
smoked.
yeah. So I mean, that's coming forward, and probably just about anything else. That and the Latakia definitely more so, but the undertones, I get more English out of anything.
Yeah, this is and it's complex. There's you know, one flavor will be predominant, and then later on something else will be predominant. It's interesting. I like it. I never tried the '70s version of Balkan Sobranie.
Yeah.
I was too young to smoke back then.
What were you then? 150?
Jeez, thanks for that.
No smoking wasn't a forwarding thing.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
What are your thoughts on the room note?
I think it's pretty tolerable. Even people who don't smoke or non-aromatic smokers would find this scent a tolerable scent.
It's a smoky, woody kind of
Yeah.
scent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hell, our neighbor, she came over and she was talking to us for a little bit, and I lit it up, and she looked at me. She's not a pipe smoker at all. She doesn't do any nicotine, as far as I know. And and she smelled it, and she goes, "That smells good. I like that." So I'd say tolerable as well,
Yeah.
especially to somebody that's not,
To me, it's pleasant for the English connoisseur or the Balkan person.
Yeah.
This is a pleasant room note. It doesn't last for a long time. It's there and then it goes away. So I mean I like it. Moisture level when it came to us, it was pretty dry.
Yeah.
I had to rehydrate it, and this what you're feeling now. Feel that. That's about the way I like to smoke it. Is like that.
I do too.
And that's after rehydration. So I had to rehydrate it, and it got better when I did that.
It's a little moist for me.
It's probably a little more moist than we need to, and that's why I'm leaving the tin open.
It took me a while to light this one. I had to. Maybe that might have been me. Might have been operator error. But it took a little bit for me to actually get this one lit, and now it's going all the way down. But it's a little moist. But then again, that's just me.
I like it. I think it tastes really good. It definitely could be something to smoke all day long. It's not too strong. It's not too smoky. As you smoke it down, I feel like the spiciness level increases.
Yes.
So as you get farther down into it, that spiciness kind of comes forward. Not like a Virginia Perique spicy. I'm talking about just in those Orientals, they begin to show themselves a little bit more. The Nick hit on this is mild to me.
Yeah. It's not very strong.
I don't feel anything on this one. What else do you guys have to say about this one?
Nathan, you go ahead. 'Cause
I've had to
I'm
do
still
quite a
waiting
few
for it.
relights.
Yeah,
and
I have too.
I think that's because of the
When I was
more moisture in it.
Yeah, when I was starting to smoke it took me a couple times to get it lit, and then I still find myself, if I'm not constantly smoking it, if I want to sit and pull it away from my face or anything, I have to relight it.
I've had a few relights, but the biggest pain in the butt was getting it going. But once I got it going, but you're right, the spiciness definitely kind of increases as you go down the bowl. I'm like
There's a little
halfway there.
dawdle to it too.
Does
a
it?
little bit. Well, this and it didn't when it was drier. When it was drier, that stuff just burnt straight through, and it burnt fast when it was dry, and that's why I added a little more moisture, and now it's kind of slowing that burn rate down. But you take that in consequence with the moisture, the dawdle at the end. So you 6.5 one does another. You have to choose which one you like.
Yeah.
I think it's a well balanced tobacco. It's cool. It's not. There's no sting to it.
Yeah.
There's
no bite.
Yeah. It doesn't get harsh. Like I said, I think I could smoke this one all day long. As a matter of fact, I've been smoking this one quite a bit. Now, compared to the Balkan Sobranie now, the Balkan Sobranie now is a very fine ribbon cut. It's almost like that penny farthing that we had.
Like
That
almost
was-
shag cut?
That was super
Oh, wow.
fun cut.
But I like Balkan Sobranie. I like the original Balkan Sobranie that's being produced now. If I don't think they're not they're not the same thing. I think a lot of it's because of the way it's cut.
Yeah.
They're not the same thing.
It holds moisture better when it's this thick cut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's more mass.
It's
to it,
chunky.
You know, yeah.
I've read also where a lot of guys are buying this match blend, Balkan Sobranie, and they're cellaring it for like 5 years.
Oh wow.
Oh.
And then it's coming out. Those Orientals are even more tame, so it's really a smooth smoke. So this might be a good one to consider the cellar as well.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I also read where some guys are, even for a couple of months, it makes the difference. It gives those tobaccos a chance to kind of meld a little bit.
You know, I've never got the opportunity to sell or anything. You know, I'm more of an
I still haven't.
I'm more of an instant gratification kind of guy. And
Yep.
whenever I buy tobacco, I buy about like a pound at a time, and that lasts me, you know, a month or more, you know, and then I'll just buy another batch. I did that yesterday, you know. So I'm looking for mine to come in pretty soon, but I haven't had the chance to sell or anything. But, I mean, that'd be cool to try something with a lot of Kia in it to try to sell it because
I bet they mature really well.
The price on this one's pretty affordable. It's $2.38 a pound.
That's
That's
really
worth cellaring.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I just got a notification a couple of days ago that Smoking Pipes has this back in stock. So, you know, you can get it pretty quickly.
Does Smoking Pipes offer that service? Like, if you like click on something and say, "Tell me when this is back in stock," they'll
Yeah.
email
Yeah,
you?
that's what they
Yeah,
do.
you can
That's what he was
subscribe.
talking
They'll
about.
send you
know
an
that.
email and let you know when it comes in.
didn't know
Most of the online places do something
yeah.
like that. So you just kind of have to look for it and figure out how to manipulate it. Smoking Pipes is pretty easy to do. You just click on the item that you want. They'll tell you if it's in stock or out of stock. And then if you want them to send you an email, you just hit the subscribe
Same
button.
with Turbo Tin, though,
Yeah.
too. Have you been to their website yet?
I haven't tried Turbo.
Go to turbotim.com, man. If you can't find it on any of your Cup of Joes, your pipes and cigars, smoking pipes, anything like that, go to Turbo 10. They look at like 20 different online tobacco retailers, and they will tell you might pay more for the tobacco than what you would at some
Yeah,
of the other sites.
my buddy in Austin does
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah. You might pay more, but I have not found a site where I couldn't get my hands on some of that Rat Trace Bagpiper Stream. It's hard to get, but that he always knows a site that has it available. Now it's either $30 a tin at one site or $15.99 at Smoking Pipes. Just depends on how bad you want it, but it's
Supply and-
available. You can get it.
Supply and demand. That's how
Yeah.
it works. Right on.
Well, good. Well, for me, I like this blend. I'm going to keep smoking it and probably get more and sell her some. I like the Balkan Sobranie original as well. They're different. They're not the same kind of smoke. This one to me is a little less full-bodied than the Balkan Sobranie. The Balkan Sobranie is not a powerful
No, it's
tobacco
not.
to begin with, but it's
I mean, probably to
it's
aromatic smokers
tasty.
it is.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty. I like both of them.
Yep.
And this one I'm going to give this one a 3.5
Okay.
on this one.
What about you, bud?
It's pretty tasty.
For me, you know, the more and more we sit and talk about it, I wasn't crazy about it when I first lit it. Mm-hmm. And now that it's nice and lit and I've actually got to, you know, taste it a little bit, I'm slowly drifting towards I don't want any kind of additives or, you know, casings on top of my tobacco. I like it pretty straightforward. So this being a straightforward Vulcan, like you guys said on the lighter side, I like it. This is my first impression of it. But with that first impression, I'm going to give it a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with that more. I think this is a pretty straightforward Balkan blend. Not really high up there on some of the other Balkan blends that I've tasted before, but that's because I'm a man who really loves his Virginia, so I like those things to sing a little more forward. I give it a 3 as well.
Cool. Well, that averages to like a 3.2 or something like that.
7.5
Yeah.
or somewhere around there.
So we'll. You want to bump it up or leave it at 3?
Well, there's 3 of us. Leave it at 3.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Well, then this one gets a 3.
Coolness.
So Balkan Sobranie match
By
by Sutliff. So we're just going to leave it at a 3 then.
Okay.
And you know, like I said, it's a pretty easygoing all-day smoke. You guys that are English smokers, this will be nice. Balkan for you. Not very strong, but pretty good in flavor. Keeps going.
Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot. Sutliff, there's something about Sutliff tobaccos that there's a sweetness behind it somewhere,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure what that is. Almost every Sutliff tobacco that I've tried has some kind of sweetness behind it. I don't know what it is.
It was the same thing with the last Sutliff that we tried.
Yeah, there's a little bit of sweetness
It was the same.
there.
It's a standard tobacco, but somehow or another.
Yeah, and I don't know.
It's just a
I haven't
little
decided
sweeter.
if I like that or not. I like it in some things, and I don't like it in other things. But in this one, it works.
Yeah, I was about to say, in some of their things that they're doing where they take strong standalone tobaccos that they don't add Cavendish to, but they have that level of sweetness to it, that's kind of nice. Because Cavendish itself gets really moist, and it's to me, it just really burns too hot. So,
All right. Well, this is Sutliff's Match Balkan Sobranie Original. My recommendation is you go out and give this a try. You
Yeah.
might find something that you put in your rotation, and smoke it pretty often. So,
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, you guys want to talk about subscriptions? We actually, this is our 26th episode. We passed 25.
Look at this
so
go.
26 weeks.
So we've done this for 26 weeks.
That's half a year.
Next week we're going to do another match tobacco, and then from that point on we're going to move into some holiday blends.
Oh, cool.
To do for Christmas time.
Well, the one that I just ordered that you and me were talking about.
Yeah, that's one of the ones.
Okay,
don't
cool.
don't say what it is.
Yeah, don't.
But that's one of the ones that we're going to put in there. So anyway, I think this stuff is delicious.
Cool.
I like it. So all right, what are your thoughts, Nathan, about subscriptions?
Things like that.
So, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Just so you know, we haven't found that perfect 5 across the board for all of us yet. So, if you know one or you think of one that might actually hit our tongue, taste just right, go ahead and comment that. Put that in the comment section down below.
Hit our tongue.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hit our taste
There
buds
you
just
go.
the right
That's
way.
better.
That's what it is.
Yeah, the sophisticated way to say that is your palate.
Whatever.
Palette.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, leave us a comment, whatever it takes. We take all of your suggestions. We look at them, we read them. I read them usually on my lunch break, see what's going on. So let us know what you guys got.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. So until next week, we appreciate everything you guys do, and keep watching. Tell your friends about us, and don't forget, make all your piping moments count. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Oh, appreciate it.